Circus is back.
Let's go, baby.
Warning.
The long-awaited return is here, and it perfectly coincides with the long-awaited arrival of Ryan Greene, the newest personality / content creator / video editor extraordinaire here at DNVR. And Ryan, we couldn't be happier to be saying that officially.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy to be here. I'm a little worried that my first show is called The Circus. That seems like... Should I take it as a slight? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We had to bring in a ram for the circus.
Fair.
Look at this. We got all three of the Colorado schools represented.
Oh, yes.
We got CU, CSU, and DU.
And the Harvard of the Midwest, Drake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Ryan wanted us to sit in this formation. Ryan Koningsberg wanted us to sit in these formations because he wanted to make sure that it was like a medal ceremony where the best was in the middle. You know, gold right in the middle for the Rams.
Does that mean I'm silver because I am a little bit higher than you?
No.
Okay. So I gave bronze. I'll take bronze. One thing that you should know about Ryan Greene is today is his first official day, but he's already been to work like 4 times.
Yeah. It's like not work around here. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, I'm here to party.
Well,
speaking of partying.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, if you're here to party, let's open these drinks. We got hooked up from the homies at Ranch Rider. I'm obsessed with these. Like, I would just drink these every day at noon if that was an okay thing
Cheers,
to do.
boys.
Cheers.
Why don't we just do the circus every day? You're the boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, I'm in. All right, that's good stuff.
Yep.
Quickly,
real tequila in there.
Ryan Greene, new head of video production here at DNVR. If you don't know who he is, I am of the belief now. I'm biased towards all things that start in Colorado, and you as a human started in Colorado, so I'm biased towards you. But I would say best person with a camera in their hand in America.
That actually means a lot. That's like the one thing I'm actually like I pride myself in. So yeah, that means.
Obviously, a true Colorado guy, fan of all the teams, and just a perfect fit for what we're doing here. So keep an eye out for his content right here on the YouTube channel because he's
something
going
coming
to be,
up.
Yeah,
like quick.
That exactly. He's going to be having some awesome stuff. He does the best vlogs you'll see. Yep. He's going to do, as we kind of talked about yesterday, Ryan, he's going to do an amazing job of bringing you guys even deeper on the journey. And that's a big thing that we're about here at DNVR is making you guys feel like you're kind of coming along with us as we go to places or as we just cover a season. So I'll get the sappy stuff out of the way.
I gotta say, training camp vlogs are going to.
Dude, they're gonna be so. That's like one of the. I am so excited for the training camp vlogs here.
Training camp vlogs, game day vlogs,
travel vlogs.
Yeah.
I believe you've got a quadruple header coming up next week.
We're doing Border War. We're doing Arizona State, CU, Jets, Avalanche, and Kings Nuggets.
Boom.
Then we're going to some basketball tournaments in Vegas, which will be nuts.
Love it. I love it. And guys, look at this set. 3 Colorado natives.
Exactly how it should be.
That?
Exactly how it should be. All right, so on top of being a great video guy, Ryan Greene also arguably the meme king of Denver sports Twitter.
Yes.
So
have my business cards been printed? I want that on them.
Like
meme king.
He didn't record this, but he made the Tebow throw famous.
Yes, that the famous.
I thought that was your video.
No, so it's from CBS, and it was like a real shit post. Like I just sent it out just because I was like, Tebow was trending, and so I sent out this god-awful practice throw from Tim Tebow. And it's up to like 3 million views now, and it's just like, it's ridiculous.
So we created a game. It's called Know Your Meme. Basically what we're going to do is let's actually let Kale explain it, because Kale, I think, might have been the inventor of this game.
Need to like lean forward here. I'm ready.
All right, so here's the way this is going to work. We are going to show you one frame of a video and or audio meme, basically, and you're going to have to guess what that meme is, and then we're going to show you the source and see if you got it right, all right?
All right.
No pressure, but this decides if you stay on board.
For what it's worth,
Yeah.
This is for my signing bonus.
I was a small part of the ideas process for this, but I haven't seen any of this. So
Okay.
I might be able to help you as a lifeline.
And I know them, so I can't.
Okay, all right. Okay, so what meme is this from?
Oh, that's good. Good for you, bud.
That's too easy.
That is.
Wait. Was that the actual picture? It looks like John Elway's face is just posted on his body. Doesn't that look fake?
Wait, go
Good
back.
for you, bud.
Oh, God, that is one of the most iconic moments in Broncos history.
Oh, that's great.
It is.
Coming out of a classic Elway, coming out of an LA bar.
Oh, yeah.
And John he's just so famous in every way, but especially the meme world. He's provided us so many great moments.
Great stuff, man.
What were they asking him there?
It was something completely different than like a good for you, bud type of answer.
Yeah, it was like, John. Oh, no, it was. It was like, congratulations on winning an award for your open media practices.
Oh, right.
Hey, good for you, bud.
Yeah.
Good for you, bud. God.
As we know, John did lead that force on having open media practices.
I feel like this term is sometimes overused, but John Elway truly is the gift that keeps on giving.
He is, absolutely.
Absolutely. He's going to be missed.
He is.
Well,
I'm sure he'll pop up.
I mean, it's Denver. He's not going anywhere.
He wants to be, a consulting role with the owners.
That is true.
Wouldn't that be a pretty nice gig?
It'd be good for him, bud.
How do I get more consulting roles?
Yeah, you follow the John Elway path.
Anyone out there wants to pay me 6 figures to consult on something?
Can I just call myself a consultant and then just will people believe me?
We can add consultant to your title.
Here's what you do.
DNVR head of video production consultant.
Here's what I found out from John. Here's how you fire yourself and you become promoted in a consultant role.
Boom.
Ooh, I do like the promotion demotion.
Yeah, but keep the paycheck.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Keep the paycheck, less responsibilities.
Yep, exactly.
Paychecks.
It's a beautiful thing. All right, let's move on to the next one here.
Another John.
I know this one. I know this one.
It's his hand commercial.
Yes.
I was wrong.
Yes. Turns out I was wrong.
Turns out I was wrong.
I was wrong.
That should be used on the Daily Bet show a lot more.
I think.
Turns out I was wrong.
What are you saying? You saying that Ryan's wrong a lot on the Daily Bet?
Actually, he's been pretty good lately.
How'd
last night go?
We're for what?
Bets.
For bets 2 and 1.
Okay.
Yep. Been pretty hot lately.
So 7 and 1 in the
Take it
past
back.
2
We'll
days.
hold it. We'll hold on to that meme then.
It's something crazy like 16 and 5 over the last week.
Oh, those are avalanche
Yeah,
numbers.
seriously. By the way, we're giving you all these, credits for starting a meme. I'm pretty sure I brought that one to Twitter. All right, let's go to the next one.
You can hold your own. Oh my,
it's
yes.
too
Yeah.
easy. Too easy.
Yes.
Are these just all
This
John
is
Elway?
Scooter John.
We said he's the gift that keeps on giving.
Woo!
So
Johnny John.
Yeah, so I recently watched this again, and I don't know how I had such a lack of appreciation the first time I saw it for Johnny John John.
Johnny John John. Absolutely some Florida retirees down there he met.
Oh my gosh, play it again. I gotta hear.
Johnny John John!
Everything's incredible about this. Like, what? That's his wife, isn't it?
It's
Recording
gotta.
it?
Well, it could be.
Why
anyone.
is she not on a scooter with
No,
him? Why
nope.
is she just? It's not his wife.
Did she run out in front to get the shot?
Do you think
That's a good
Is
question.
that John's idea? Is that John saying, "Hey, this is
Come-
gonna be sick. This is gonna be sick."
It's gonna be a meme for years. Come on.
Hey, honey, I'm going to go ripping by.
Oh man. RG, do you participate in the scooter life?
Oh, absolutely. Which
yeah.
is why you shouldn't ride 2 people at a time. That is a one-way ticket to broken ankles.
Ooh.
Is that spoken from experience?
No, thankfully, but it is. You can just watch 2 people on a scooter and
We're
go.
getting deep right now.
Should that be happening?
Allie and I have had some sketchy experiences.
Yes,
Doubling up.
It
on
is
the scooter.
right. It is not like a tandem bicycle. It is not meant for that kind of.
One time, like we were going downhill, so we had some good speed. You double the weight, or almost not. I guess not quite double, but you increase the weight and you get going downhill. You can really increase the speed, and I thought there was gonna be a little off ramp off this curb, just where they flatten them out. No off ramp.
No off
so
ramp.
all I have time to do is
Him a
just
launch
say,
ramp.
OF. Like, not even time to break. The alley has no idea what's happening. We just fly off the curb, landed it, stuck the landing.
Wow.
But I for sure thought I was yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was all I had time to say.
It was one of your 9 relationship lives.
Yes, we survived. That's a scooter crash is actually how I ripped these jeans.
Oh,
Wow.
very nice.
So is that 2 crashes then? One on each knee?
Yeah, just several crashes. John, I'm gonna try to bring just Johnny John into my vocabulary.
Johnny John.
It's kind of like the meme that's going around right now. The Uncut Gems.
Oh my gosh. Uncut Gems. That is
Johnny John.
That's the meme of the moment right now. That's for sure.
It's so good. I was not prepared for
There's a
you
lot-
to. I was not prepared
That
for
was
Zach
really
to
good,
know
Zach.
that
He
was a
nailed
thing
it.
and then
Thank
be
you.
able to recite it. That makes this entire
That's one.
show
It's like
worth it.
7 seconds too. So you just watch it on repeat,
Oh,
and then you
yes.
go back, and then across the room, your fiance's watching it on repeat, and then you're like, "Well, I need to watch it again."
Oh, it's so good. And then all the people just parodying it.
Yeah.
I watch every single one.
Yeah. It's the exact same thing.
Yes, it's so good. Zach is RK's muse. It's so true. All right. What else we got here in Guess Your Meme? Oh.
Oh, whoa!
I don't know
This
this.
is a
Oh,
tough
I know
one.
this one.
This is a tough one.
Ugh.
Good luck.
It's like it's Broncos practice,
Yep.
podium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I'm trying to say, can you see maybe a little bit of the hair? I can see one piece of hair.
well, it looks
Not
like
quite
it's
sure it
like
helps. Can you see a
it
prop?
looks like it's putting glasses on. Is
Oh,
this some
oh,
type of?
oh.
Is this a Von Miller thing? Is he?
Post. Well, it's
Cold,
not
we're
post
getting
Von.
Oh.
cold.
It's not post Von Miller, but it's.
Is this
Within the past.
Oh, it's
Oh.
it's Jerry Judy. Is it Melvin Gordon?
Ooh.
You've got.
There's
two
like
of the
it's like
three
it's like
people
a
in the frame.
security thing. It's like. But is it KJ?
Oh,
no, that's what it was. It was KJ. No, I didn't deserve the points
He
there.
got it at the buzzer.
Ah,
was
there it is. Okay.
KJ.
Yes.
KJ's
I remember that.
acting as Jerry Judy's security
Security,
detail.
that's what it
Yeah.
was. This was in Minnesota.
Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was in Minnesota, huh?
Yep.
It's like, when does the sun hit the...
The podium.
Yeah, it doesn't hit it like that at
I don't
practice.
think the
That's why I
sunglasses
was like-
were there for practical reasons.
Right. That's why I was like, it had to be Vaughn glasses? No.
That
That was good, though. I need to bring that back.
That was like, you
if
know,
KJ comes back.
that's just a good reminder of how much more fun the off season is than,
Yes.
than the actual season.
Yes.
Before-
When there's 0
before
and
things go
0,
down.
yeah,
Oh,
no
man.
losses
No one has
yet.
anything to be
When
mad
it's just
about.
when it's just Judy wrecking
Yeah.
ankles in practice. Oh,
Yep.
we can
it's the
still.
hype.
We're talking about Jerry Judy 1,000-yard seasons.
Yep.
And
Yep. Yeah.
so many workouts.
Remember Drew Lock was the starting
KJ.
quarterback that week too? That
yeah.
was how it changes.
Speaking of,
Oh.
the Drew Lock quote from Clint Kubiak, something or nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
And the reason for that is, should
I
I
missed
read
this.
Should
What's
I
the
read
quote?
it really
Yeah,
quick?
yeah, yeah.
Clint Kubiak told Alexis Perry,
Friend of the program.
yes, friend of the program. He said, here we go. He said, Drew Lock has, quote, a lot of talent. Then he went on and said, I really like the tools that he has. It's really hard to find guys that have that type of arm strength paired with that athleticism. So he's really blessed in that regard. And the reason I say it's nothing is because we could have said this last year. We could have said this 2 years ago. We
That
could have
sounds-
said this 3 years ago.
that
We were saying it 3 years ago.
No, that sounds like the scouting report for his draft. Like that. That's what that sounds
Exactly.
I
We're
don't-
saying- anyone can look at that and say that.
But you have to remember, egos run rampant in coaching circles. And every coach
so you think
believes I can be the
fix him.
one to
Got
get
it.
the most out of
Got
that
it.
talent. So I'm not going to say, I'm going to say it's something. Now, something doesn't mean it's everything, but it means it's not nothing. I'm going to say that Clint Kubiak is of the belief that in my world, Drew Lock can succeed.
I think Clint Kubiak is in the belief that Drew Lock may be just a part of his world, no matter what.
Potentially.
That's a good point.
That may be.
And I think it. I wish he just would have thrown a bone too. We've seen flashes, and then the flashes would be like, I can take that and make that the who Drew Lock is going to be, but he didn't. It's just the most basic thing you can say.
I don't think I think you could go more
It's
basic
like
than that.
it's like me saying Ryan Greene. Oh, he has a camera, right? Like
No, it's not.
He has a camera. I'm sure.
has the
I'm sure
tools
he
to
could
be a good videographer.
Right. I've seen the camera. It's a nice tool. Instead of me being like, he has a camera, and I've seen some good videos he's put out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna say it's more than nothing, but not
Okay.
a lot.
Okay. So a little hope for Drew.
We should play something or nothing more often.
I like
game.
that.
All right, let's move on to the next meme here.
All right, this next one might be easy, but
Oh yeah, dude. That's the Joker Mike meme.
Yep.
I was there. I was laughing so hard.
So I feel like next time we play this game, we have to cut out the backgrounds.
As someone who has watched the amount of press conferences I've watched, I know.
Yeah, you're
How do you not
well-versed.
love this guy?
As someone who was in person, accident or on purpose? Was it
No,
part of the
that
bit?
was an accident. The look, that genuine. That is when Nicholas just leans into it. That right there.
Okay.
That's when he leans into it. He genuinely broke that mic, but
I like how he
that
tried to say,
moment
he's like,
when
is
he
this
leans into
wireless?
yeah. It's
Oh gosh, I love that man. He's a national treasure.
so good.
It's just not
Like,
our
huh?
nation.
That's when he's like, okay, I'm in it now.
He doesn't even break character though.
No, it was so Jokic. It was just perfect. Just a perfect meme.
Anyone who knows a good bit knows you can't break character.
Right.
You
It's
stayed
comedic
in.
timing. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Incredible stuff. All right, what's next? Wait, really quick.
Yeah, we've got so many loaded up. This was like,
Zach, did you see what the person tweeted at us last night?
What?
About Jokic MVP?
Yes, I did.
Who did they have in front of him? Embiid and DeRozan?
They had 4 people ahead of him, I believe.
No.
Let's
it's a trash list.
I'll find it in a second.
I'm all for a public dragging.
Oh,
This is
here
my
we go.
favorite thing
Here we
that's
go.
happened.
It was the TNT guys. They all had this order: Embiid 1,
Same order?
DeRozan, the Greek,
The Greek freak.
and Jokic 4. So they all had him 4.
DeRozan seems like such recency bias. Like he's been lighting it up, but again, like just I don't know.
It feels, and like I haven't watched. I won't make the mistake that these people are making, which is, and it's their job to make takes about things they don't really watch.
Right.
But like I haven't watched enough DeRozan to say if he is or isn't. What I can say is that Nikola Jokic is a basketball savant, and I don't think that anyone else is on that level.
I mean, I think
No.
you even go to the extent of saying that he's having a season that no one else has had before, not just
Literally.
this year, but ever. So he should be talked about as having the #1 season of all time, let alone this year.
Yep, I completely agree, and I think this is my take that most people I don't think agree with right now. I think when push comes to shove, the voters are actually going to acknowledge the fact, because most of these
yeah.
people believe in basketball analytics.
At the very least, it's he's going to be second, I think.
for sure.
Yep.
But to not give it to Jokic is to like say you don't agree with the own thing that you usually.
Right.
Argue
Point two.
with.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So it's like they come to like a moral dilemma at the end, which is like, okay, I have to choose like basketball NBA narrative or what I actually use to evaluate the game.
The thing is, does he already have voter fatigue?
I thought after
How do you
his,
get voter fatigue
no,
after?
I thought after his first MVP, I thought that was like, okay, we gave it to him. Now
Right,
move
right,
on.
right,
That's just kind of it.
did
Right.
feel that way
Yeah.
too. I
Right.
did feel that way too. But I think he got better.
He did.
From-
I'm not saying that should be the case, but I could absolutely see that,
All right.
especially with the East Coast bias.
From StatMuse, to go to Zach's point about doing things we've never seen before, he's averaging 26 points per game, 13.8 rebounds per game, 7.9 assists per game. No other players even had 25, 12, and 6 in a season
So
before.
he's one.
insane.
He's
in
won
each
almost
category.
2. Yeah.
So
And
He's
isn't his
one better in every
efficiency
category.
ranking the best that's ever been?
It's disgusting. Numbers-wise,
Best
he is
season
the
ever.
MVP.
Yeah.
And so, like we've been saying, like if he's better than he was in his MVP year, how does he not get
Right,
it?
right.
Right.
And no one else is better than that.
Right, so-
and he is having the moments too.
Yeah.
You know, especially 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
2 nights ago.
He has 2 game-winning assists and
Yep.
3 game-winning blocks.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty
But
good.
I will say, Greek Freak and Joel Embiid, they
Oh.
have strong cases. I'm not saying they're undeserving of the MVP.
This is a big like thing I've been riding on recently, which is like you don't have to put down other things to like the other day when we were talking about Chicago pizza versus New York pizza. I'm like, you don't have to tell me that Chicago pizza is trash.
It's just different
to convince me that New York pizza is better. I agree it's better. It's Chicago pizza also really good.
It's true.
And that's how I feel about Embiid and Giannis.
Absolutely.
But Jokic is just a little better. Sorry. All right, let's go on to the next thing. That was fun.
Oh, yes. My guy,
I got
Aqib
with his shirt off.
This is when I see his ass in Atlanta, I'm gonna beat his ass.
It sure is. Let's play.
Y'all ready for me?
Oh, we need this one.
Oh gosh, I can watch this every second.
It was a dirty play.
By a sorry player.
By a sorry player. He don't do nothing. He come to the game, don't catch no passes. He come to the game and chop guys from the back. And he got the same agent as me. So when I see his ass in Atlanta, I'm gonna beat his ass.
With a play like that, you saw Chris go down, and it turned out bad, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I'm sure that really irritated.
Yeah, it don't matter how I win. He tried to do something dirty, so that's why I'm gonna beat his ass.
You're not worried about obviously fines. So
Nah.
Oh, that's the best part right there. I get there's a new favorite part to that video, but my new favorite part after watching it thousands of times is when Rod Mackey asks, "So you're not afraid to get a fine?" He goes, "Nah." It's just he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna beat his ass."
I just love like reporters. Like that's such like no one knew what to say.
No one knew what to say, dude.
I love Rod just keeps coming with like
right.
questions.
He's like trying to get Aqib out of it. He's like, "Hey, you take the right turn, take the exit," but man, Aqib just stuck with it, and that was. I tweeted out. That was one of my first like big like numbers tweets, and that was just the reactions to. That was when you really got to see like Twitter react to things.
Oh,
so
yes.
They were eating that up.
What's Broncos PR thinking at that moment?
Oh, they are, dude, sweating. That's an answer you can't really like interrupt without it going like, oh wow, they did that. But that you are like, oh.
And you also know Aqib's gonna get pushed back if they try to interrupt and stop it. He's
No.
Yeah. There's a point in the video where TJ Ward actually goes, "Don't say that."
If TJ Ward has to be the voice of reason,
Like he was saying,
you've gone very far.
it's just one of the best all-time Broncos videos.
Yep.
I think it's my favorite single quote of all time.
That's a fair assessment.
But it's just because Aqib Talib is my favorite single speaker of
hands
all
down.
time.
Dude.
Yep. Very
Like,
true.
I would listen to him talk
so
about
much.
anything.
Yep.
We got to get him on the show.
Oh man. Oh, what a perfect circus guest.
Oh gosh, he's just I don't know his delivery is so unique and amazing.
It is. It is.
I love that. I've used that for several.
He's got a show. I bet he could zoom in with us at least.
Oh yeah.
I want Aqib in person.
An Aqib
It's
bar
my
vlog.
stated goal.
Aqib with some ranch riders.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Let's have a night.
Oh.
Speaking of Aqib and TJ Ward, I hung out with them at TJ Ward's golf tournament, and man, those guys know how to have a good time.
Yes.
I'm sure they do.
I was at this maybe not the same year, but I have been to that same golf tournament. And that
Weren't you there with
Perna?
Perna?
And they like I just remember all the players stopped golfing and just hung out at the Hennessy tent on like 16. And it was like done after that. It was just they all stayed, and then I think someone got a call, and Aqib was like already at a club, and it was 4 p.m. It was just so great. It was like it was beautiful.
This is one of those things. This is one of the several moments in my career where I get side-eyed by other media members. But like Hennessy tent, they're offering me a drink. I'm gonna take it.
Yes, yes. No, because
it's like it's not like we're in the press box here. We're on a golf course.
Right.
And I don't know. I think most people understand. Like, yeah, one drink, you're all right. It's like it's a social drink. Like
exactly, yeah.
You're not getting sloshed at work. Like
we're walking around with like TJ Ward and Brandon McManus
right.
or whatever.
It's
like,
a hot day. You're gonna sweat it out immediately. Yeah.
I'm taking
Drink
a drink for sure, 100% of the time. Everyone's like, "Can he do that?" There's no rules.
Oh my gosh.
Now we have a bar right below our studio right now.
Yep, and we're drinking at noon.
It's a Friday though. Oh
that
boy.
Hennessy
That's my
was a
guy.
gateway
It's
drug.
Timmy Tebow. I have such a love-hate relationship with that, but that is yes, there it is. How many million views is it? 2.5 million now.
Oh my god!
Look at this. What is that?
Oh my god.
Look at the roll.
Look.
This is by our amazing photographer Dave Willey.
It's so sad.
The best part though is you got to listen closely. What is that?
What is that? He followed the roll. It was so bad he followed the roll. It was just
all the
am so
comments
blessed.
usually, like, I posted this one time.
Dude.
And all the comments are like, damn, dude, I can't believe how savage the camera guy is for following the rules.
It's so good.
It's that or, like, Tebow crazies being mad for posting.
That is also that's one of the things I remember from that video is like not death threats, but like, yo, what? How are you still defending this man to this point? What do we? He's just.
It's like this weird defensive, like, why would you post this? I just don't understand why you would post something like this. It's so rude, and it's like,
welcome to the internet.
It's funny.
Right.
That's why it's being
I'm
posted.
shit posting. Why are you getting mad at that?
That's part of Tebow.
Right.
You know? That's part of his story.
And I'll just say this. I realize, like, things happen. Obviously, it just slipped out of his hand.
Right.
But, like, I've thrown a football 10,000 times in my life. That's never happened to me.
Also, Peyton Manning probably had some ducks. Maybe not that bad.
No.
But Peyton's not, known for balls that you don't even see a receiver in the area for.
There's just something so special about a professional being paid millions of dollars throwing a pass that bad.
And being so loved. And trust me, I'm one of the people that was right there loving him. I mean, but to be so loved, and that's his job, and that's what happens.
That was going to be my next question. Where were you? Me and Zach, both full-on Tebow season appreciators.
Yes. When any Bronco fan says that was possibly the most entertaining season the Broncos have ever had, I cannot disagree with that. I mean, obviously, you can argue other years.
I wouldn't argue that.
But that was literally the first year where I like had to stop believing what my eyes were showing me, right? Where it was just like, yo, something else is happening right now.
Yeah.
And you can't, and again, most people will remember, it was just 55 minutes of torment. And then all of a sudden it was just the most amazing things you've ever seen. And I don't think it'll ever be replicated again. I just don't, it's just a single unbelievable year.
To me, like, a lot of people talk about like divine intervention or like that sort of stuff. And it's so unbelievable that like I can't even argue with that. But to me,
something was going on.
To me, it really comes down to like the power of like belief and manifestation. Yeah. Everyone on the sideline believed it was going to happen. There's a lot of power in that.
Yep.
Everyone in the stands stayed through the god awful football because they knew Tebow time was like the 2-minute warning, and it was wild. I mean, you then remember the like 7-3 game against Kyle Orton and the Chiefs that you lose at home. But
then what happened next week?
Right, exactly. Then it's possibly the greatest playoff game ever in Broncos history. Like, it was just such a roller coaster. That's exactly what it was, a ride, and that's why I think people remember it the most.
Man, too bad there wasn't live betting back then, or at least for me in my life. I mean, everyone would have been fading, and then 2 minutes left, you buy the Broncos at some crazy odds, and you do that week after week after week.
Boost.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that would have been awesome. You just wait. I mean, the thing is, his comebacks were so unreal.
Yeah.
A lot of times late in games, the line comes down. So you would have had to get ahead of it.
Right.
Like
everyone's smashing the unders.
Like if a team was down 14 points in the last 2 minutes, there's a chance you won't even be able to get them live.
Yeah.
So you gotta get it. You gotta get in like mid fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And just deal with like 2 more 3-and-outs.
Right.
Before.
Exactly.
Oh, what a time! All right, we have more.
No, that's it.
All right,
that's it. That was
a good way to end.
That was great. More memes coming later. Those are all Broncos.
I'm sure the
memes.
chat is lit up with them.
Maybe we'll move on to some more broad spectrum memes.
I
in the
think
future.
we will. Yes.
But this is a good time to remind you guys to come down, hang out at the DNVR Bar tonight. You never know who you might see at the DNVR Bar. I'm just saying. Could be us. Could be other people.
Yes.
But always a good time down here. Actually, no Colorado sports, which is a little sad. No Colorado sports on a Friday night. But
hey, whoa! Isn't there a DU game somewhere?
I mean,
of course.
I know
Come on
that
now.
all the,
ice hockey, baby.
I know that all the college basketball teams played last night.
Yes.
I don't know if UNC got the win, but I know the Buffs and Rams took care of business. Right? Yep.
It was a sketchy first half. I'll give the Buffs that.
For the Buffs?
Yeah.
And the Rams.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. It was both teams. I wish you could have gone with like the losing at half, winning at the end parlay. Either way, come down, hang out. Great food, great beers. Obviously, Breck Brews. and great company. So come down to the DNVR Bar tonight or anytime this weekend. Avs are in action tomorrow if you need a game.
And if you're having some fun with some ranch riders, you want to wake up in the morning and do something good for your body, and our friends over at Athletic Greens do that. All it is, one scoop right when you wake up, 8 to 12 ounces of cold water. It tastes good, a little citrusy flavor, and you get 75 vitamins and minerals plus probiotics. It was actually founded by someone who wanted to help their gut health, and we've talked about how it's helped gut health at DNVR as well, and that was his intention, and boom, it's helped him, and it's helped so many people. They have over 7,000 5-star reviews online, and if you go to athleticgreens.com/DNVR or /Broncos, you'll get 5 free travel packs and a year's supply of vitamin D immune supporting right there. So get in, because it's going to help you feel better. It's going to get you those greens and vitamins you need to start your day.
First of all, they have 7,000 5-star reviews.
7,000.
We don't even have 700 yet, so leave us a 5-star review.
We're close, though. We're close.
We are
so
close.
Just 1 or 2 and we'll be in.
I think we're at like 669. Nice. Get us there. Get us to 700, and maybe then later to 7,000. Also, shout out to the American Raptors and Infinity Park. Great place to take in sports. When you're looking for something to do this summer, when you're saying something like, oh, there's no Colorado sports tonight, the American Raptors might be in action over there at Infinity Park, over in Glendale. I mean, it's hard to even say it's outside of Denver because it's not even outside of Denver. It's actually inside of Denver, Glendale is. But you pop over there on Colorado, you're right there to Rugby Town, USA. So go check out the American Raptors and check out our Raptors podcast with Colton Strickler, who will break down the game for you. If you're not a rugby fan or you're not familiar with it, he'll help you understand, and I think you'll end up liking it.
You'll love it. You'll love it. And also, great place to have a couple Breck brews and some drinks.
Amen to that. All right. Let's get into a little more quarterback talk because it's the offseason and it's
that's
in our
what we
contracts,
do.
We have to talk about quarterbacks.
I don't know. We already talked about Tebow. We talked about Elway. I think we've covered good quarterbacks.
That is
That's
true.
it.
We have
the 2 most legendary.
I guess we can just move on to segment 3. No, let's go into what we're going to do is present you options for the Broncos quarterback.
Ooh.
You're going to rank them live. So we'll give you one.
It's like The Bachelor.
I guess we'll give you 2. You rank them 1, 2.
Okay.
Then we're going to bring in a third one. You're going to say, move that up to 2, move that up to 1.
I'm loving this already.
I think you understand how this works. Okay.
And this isn't like how good they are right now. It's how they would be on the Broncos for this year in the future. How you would want them.
Or how much you want them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right, let's get it started, Kale. All right, give me just a sec. We have to give him just a second.
Okay, here we go. That was quick.
All right, let's reveal the first couple options here.
All right. Wait, where did my Photoshop go?
Oh, he needs more than one.
Hey.
Jeez Louise.
All right, here we go.
Option number 1. There we go.
Okay.
That would
Okay.
be Kyler.
So you have Kyler. He can go 1 or 1.
He's gonna be up there for a while.
Wow.
I think.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I like this.
Love it.
He's gonna be. There may be one name that usurps him, but he's gonna be up there.
Big Kyler guy.
If it's true, I'm still like.
So if your name is Ryan, then you like Kyler.
I have a brother named Tyler.
Okay.
But no, I
have a friend named Tyler Murray.
Hey.
Wow.
Look at this. No,
Does he
I
ever
just
get confused.
Often, yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. I've watched Kyler Murray. Like, I tune into games to watch him, and that's why I'm like so shocked that the Cardinals would even be like playing around with this and not like immediately denying. Like, that would be a quarterback you go all in for, no matter what. There's really not really a price high enough for that.
So what you're saying from the Cardinals' perspective is they shouldn't be putting out things against him like they're clearly doing.
Shut up.
You say
Keep
back
him
down,
here. Right.
give
Are
him the
you-
money, and
Dude.
even if he has leadership issues, don't say
Yes,
anything.
absolutely. Go back to your quarterback situation before Kyler and see how you were doing.
Josh Rosen?
Right. Like,
Yeah.
it's just if he becomes available, go all in, Broncos.
I love that. You aren't concerned, though, personally about the leadership issues or the ego stuff.
Nah.
You think he's just young?
Nah, I think he's just young.
Grows out of it, or you just don't care? He's so
I don't even know if he has it. I don't know. I've never like seen him and gone, oh wow, Kyler Murray's like really annoying. It's just like I could have my opinion changed, but there are also a lot of people on the team already where it's like that. So
That's true.
So you say all in. What's that mean?
all in.
What's that mean?
Like whatever your highest kind of price is.
Okay.
Like whatever you may be getting ready for Aaron Rodgers, if that's a possibility, I would go the same kind of thing for Kyler Murray.
Okay. 3 firsts.
Yeah. Oh, hands down.
2 seconds.
Yes.
Javonte Williams. And there's one more.
Maybe Jerry Jeudy.
Okay, Jerry Jeudy. I'll
Jerry
let you switch
and
that out.
Javonte. 3 firsts, 2 seconds. Jerry and Javonte.
No, we got to
Maybe
push him
not
even more.
Javonte.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Oh, well then. This
Javonte's the big.
Okay, well then what about Pat Surtain?
No.
So there is a price where you draw
all
the
right.
line.
This is fair. That is fair.
Not me.
You may be the most sensible one on here.
You would do Surtain and
Yep.
Everyone.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Anyone.
That
Yep.
I'm not saying that's not a wrong thing to do.
Everyone hates when I say this, so you'll win over the crowd.
No, that's the thing is that like I know the reaction to trading away Pat Surtain and
Do you know
Javonte
how
Williams
fast everyone would forget about?
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't even think that there would be a moment of upset because you would see the first thing you'd see is Kyler Murray to the Broncos, and then the rest would just be crumbs.
It would, and that would be a fun 5 minutes.
Yep.
Where Shefty tweets
Right.
out the Arizona Cardinals and Denver Broncos have agreed to a trade that will send Kyler Murray to Denver.
Yep.
We're losing our minds for 5 minutes.
Yep.
What's the package? Oh my God, this is amazing. And then it comes out and it's like what we just said. 3 firsts, 2 seconds, Surtain and Javonte.
Ugh. That would be.
And then we go, oh,
right.
Kyler Murray to the Broncos.
Yeah. Oh, Surtain's gonna have a great career down in Arizona. Anyways.
Yeah. It's like that. That is a good. That's one of my favorite memes too. The oh no. Anyways.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Next one. Oh.
Kirky. He's definitely below Kyler Murray.
Yes.
He's appealing to me, I think. I don't think he's like on the same level as like a Joe Flacco or a Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's just above that.
He
and
is,
I mean,
for
of
sure.
course, you know, the Denver Broncos and Minnesota Vikings are just literally just trading assets right now.
Everyone.
As is. So it would not surprise me if he was here. I don't know. I don't think Broncos Country would be too fond of him.
That's the problem.
I think you're right.
But eventually Broncos Country's gonna have to get over this. Right?
Yeah.
It can't be first ballot Hall of Fame or nothing forever.
It has been though since
Right.
1980.
That's exactly
It
like
has.
again, and I just don't know if we're not in that era anymore. Where like Twitter actually means something. Like there are actually like the teams are reading comments now, and they're like they know. It's just I don't think fans have as much a say as they think they do, but I think they have leverage. Look at Tim Tebow.
Just to go off of that, I think that Vic Fangio would still be the head coach if it wasn't for public opinion.
That's a fair argument to make.
Whoa.
I would listen to that.
Yep.
Really?
I
would
think
be-
the fans had that much power this year.
I love that for us.
Yep.
Come to DNVR and make it heard more.
We have the power, guys.
I've got the power.
Okay, let's move on before
That's
Zach
how I know
keeps
to
singing.
Ryan.
Who the hell is
that's
that?
how I get Ryan to move on.
Oh,
very
Gardner
quickly.
Minshew. I'm kind of soured on him.
Yeah.
He's below. Keep him there.
All right.
He's
I have a
down
feeling
there.
he's going to quickly be bumped off this graphic.
Oh, so we're only going top 3. So when a new person comes in,
Boom, you're done.
all right, this is great. Let's move on to the next one. Gardner.
I got nothing against him. It would be fun, but
That would be Malik Willis.
oh
Malik
man,
Willis.
Now see, this seems like the off-season kind of love fest going on, but I've got it with him.
Yes.
Like I see it.
You're very welcome at
You
DNVR
see his
now.
right. You see his arm, and then you go back and you watch his tape, and it's like, ooh, that would be exciting, even if it's just for a quarterback that can run, 8 yards really quickly forward.
Someone put out a thread.
Get him, definitely get him ahead of Gardner Minshew. You know what? Put him above Kirk Cousins.
Oh, let's go.
number
That's
two.
I'm in terms of philosophy, I think the veteran quarterback thing, unless he is completely proven, is over. I think you should just now go young draftable quarterbacks that you can somehow try and make work.
And what I've been talking about a lot with Malik is the traits.
Yes.
It's not just, he's young and he's fresh or whatever. It's he's incredibly elusive with his legs.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
People are saying 4.5 or less if he runs. And then he has a rocket arm. Someone put out a thread yesterday. I'll have to go find it. And I meant to tweet about it, and I must have just got distracted. But it was like, this is the official 2022 Malik Willis thread. And I was going to tweet, if the Detroit Lions watch this thread, they're drafting him number 1, or they're drafting him number 2.
Yep.
Like, if you just see his highlights now, that is not a way to scout. but you have to watch all of it. But if you just see his highlights, you'd be like, this guy is easy number 1 or number 2 overall pick.
Yeah. And honestly, the other thing about especially rookie quarterbacks and Malik, I think the now younger coaching staff would tailor offense to him. If he was if he was drafted to last year's coaching staff, he's getting put in, right. Like that is a failed quarterback. Yeah, that's where I just think that would be fun.
It would be incredibly fun.
And
also, after I watched that thread and fell even deeper in love with him, then someone this morning comped him to Cordell Stewart, and now
game over.
It's just game over for me. Like,
Cupid
not that
hard
Cordell Stewart was a crazy successful NFL QB, but in my opinion, if he came around in 2022,
right,
he would be
number
1 overall pick,
/
incredibly successful. They tailor the offense to him, and he would dominate.
That's how I feel about Bradley Van Pelt.
Oh yeah.
And for the past 10 days, we've kind of put out the feelers out on Malik Willis. People aren't about him, especially for the Broncos trading up. But you mentioned the Detroit Lions. Remember what happened at the Senior Bowl? The Detroit Lions kept him in more than any other quarterback when they were coaching him. I think number 2 is looking very good spot for Malik Willis.
Will not succeed in Detroit.
No.
Let me just put that out there right now.
He's going to be the number 2 overall pick.
It's not his fault. So I'm sorry, Malik, if that happens.
You don't believe in Dan Campbell?
Nope.
You don't think Malik can succeed without kneecaps?
I don't think anyone can succeed in Detroit. Not Barry Sanders. No. Not Calvin Johnson.
It needs to.
Not Matt Stafford and not Malik Willis.
Matt Stafford just won a Super Bowl in his first year out of there after not having a winning season in years.
Right.
He's like, I should have forced my way out. And he should call up his buddy, I don't know if they're buddies, Trevor Lawrence, and say, whatever you do, get the hell out of there as fast as you can.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd stay around for Doug Peterson.
That's what I said yesterday. They're plus.
I'm not saying the organization is not run poorly. I'm saying that Doug Peterson would be like, okay, if this guy doesn't work out, now I'm out.
Ryan,
that's fine.
My favorite Super Bowl odds for next year. I don't think the Jacksonville Jaguars are winning the Super Bowl.
Oh,
they have the worst Super Bowl odds, 10,000.
Plus 10,000.
Plus 10,000.
So, all right, so you would put money on that or money that they end the year not as the worst Super Bowl odd?
Oh, I would definitely put money on them not being the worst Super Bowl odds.
All right, by the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
What
they
do you
could
think
start
is more likely in your heart of hearts?
Yeah.
They make the playoffs or they have a top 5 pick next year?
More likely they make the playoffs.
Oh my
dude.
God.
You want a pizza
This
bet?
is officially a circus.
Yes, anything in between is.
Yeah, there's a lot of middle ground. So you get top 5 pick, and I get playoff team.
All right.
Yes, I love it.
Order
I love
the pizza.
It.
Oh,
This is the first 2022.
This is.
Get that sexy pizza.
All right, let's get to our next quarterback, guys.
No, I
Who's
won.
next?
You won. Yep.
All
No,
right.
but then I won as well. New England playoff team.
But I paid you for that.
Yes.
So send it back.
All right,
Wait, Carr.
Derek
Yes.
Carr
Oh,
is
I do need to
next.
send it
Derek
back.
Carr is next.
We've moved on, guys. Derek Carr.
Where are we dropping Derek Carr?
I would rather have Derek Carr than Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
He's definitely below Malik Willis still. But, and maybe this is just because he's the Raiders quarterback, so you, automatically, try and think of him less. But he's been solid. I think he's 9-6 against the Broncos. And he's just been solid. I don't see why the Raiders would be so eager to get rid of him. No, he hasn't been phenomenal.
Why would Josh McDaniels be in a hurry to get rid of
Jay
Cutler?
What?
No one knows.
What is that? But so yeah, that's where I'd put Derek.
And I think we agree. We really like Derek Carr.
Yeah.
And it hurts to say. And I do think Josh McDaniels is going to like him and say, I can do even more with him. And Derek Carr's done a lot. And so it really is a scary idea if Derek Carr is the worst quarterback in the division that the Broncos have to play.
I'm trying to think of moves that Denver teams have made that I'm still salty about. And I'm curious if trading Jay Cutler is the one that that has lasted the longest. That's
you're mad
thinking
about
it right now makes me
it
legitimately angry.
Here's a reason to make you not angry about it. We wouldn't have had Tebow and we wouldn't have had Peyton.
I know.
That's the way that you can be okay with it.
But I don't like thinking about things in that way because how many years later was that?
When
Not
was he
that
traded?
much.
2008 and Tebow was 10. So he had 2 years without Jay.
I would have preferred a run it back year with Shanahan, Cutler, Brandon Marshall,
What about
Peyton Hillis, Tony Scheffler, Champ Bailey. Come on.
What about in this world though? Kyle Shanahan eventually becomes the Broncos offensive coordinator, and then eventually
Game over.
becomes the head coach.
Yeah.
And
This sounds
Jay
like a
Cutler
whole
is
different
Hall
what
of
if
Famer,
video.
and the Broncos win 2 Super Bowls.
I'm not trading it. Tim Tebow was the most fun ever, and then obviously Peyton Manning was
fair.
awesome.
I'm making the trade.
Kale, who's next?
Next we've got
Baker Mayfield. Oh, yeah, get Derek Carr off of that.
Oh,
I think-
also-
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think Baker Mayfield far more annoying than Derek Carr. I could see why like people would be like real sick of him. But I mean, he's just fun. He's a really fun quarterback to watch. Give me Baker.
So
He
this is
brings
probably
the drama.
This is probably
Brings the drama.
first time that I disagree with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was an OG Baker guy.
Okay.
But in my old age, I've learned to come off my takes. And now I'm prepared to come off Baker Mayfield a little bit. Now, he's still on my list of guys I would acquire if given the opportunity to, but I put him below Derek Carr. Derek Carr is just like he's just so good. I don't know.
That's fair.
Have anything else.
I think Derek Carr would be a better fit on this Broncos team as well in terms of just culture.
Yep.
Yep.
I agree with that. What about Kyler, though, in terms of a culture fit?
Yeah, talent kind of outweighs him. I'm sure we'll find out with
You're
one
like
of the
the-
guys here.
We will.
We
You're like the
haven't
high school
had him
head
yet.
coach who like makes the scrub player run for doing something, but
yeah.
then the star player does the exact same, like talks
Hey,
back
man,
to him.
That
Doesn't have
was
to do
my
it.
high
What am I
school
gonna do?
experience.
Right.
Yep. And
What
I
am I
was
gonna
not
do?
the star, surprisingly.
Hey, man.
High school is like the number one age where you really think that's BS.
All right. Next,
Yeah.
next we've got Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy
Are we
G.
being forced to move on right now? That was
Yes.
a good conversation.
Yeah,
we
he
were
was
about
wanting to kick you off that conversation.
that. Was some BS.
Jimmy G has now taken off Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
and you know what? He might be close to Malik Willis.
Whoa!
Dude,
So you got Jimmy G above Kirk?
he's just a, yeah, man. Like, again, I understand why people are like, ugh,
Kimmy.
Jimmy.
Kimmy Garoppolo.
Kimmy.
Now, that's something I might be interested in.
I get it, but again, it's like you just look at the numbers and what he did, and if you get a good coach with it, I'm happy failing with that quarterback, I guess. Like I would be like, oh, he didn't work out, but I thought he would. Whatever, you know. It's just like
If he
I
has a
don't
twin sister named Kimmy, drop the at.
know. Whoa.
I'm out.
All right.
I put him below Derek, below Baker.
Okay.
Yep. He would not be on my list either. But I think I see what you like. You just like the red jerseys.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I guess.
Everyone's
There
got
it
the
is.
red
It's
jerseys.
the most noticeable. But
So we still
as you can see at the top of the graphic, guys, it says RG's QB. So that is
Yes.
why he's on it.
Oh, I see.
that's that.
Okay.
I like
Who's
this.
next, Kale?
All right, I think you're gonna like this next one.
Oh man,
Russell
Great
Wilson
Russ.
enters the
Things have
chat.
changed.
You're changing a lot here. So Jimmy's off because Malik Willis is now third and Kyle Murray is second.
Oh.
Russell Wilson is up there. You know, like he's just he's Kyler without the attitude issues, right? Because you kind of know what Russell Wilson is.
Right. Yep.
I-
There's no gamble.
Right,
with Russ.
Kyler Murray may be slandered, but I could maybe see it there. Russ, he is a proven asset. That's why he's there.
So my question for you would be: there's about an 8 or 9 year difference in age. Why Russ over Kyler there? Just because of the proven?
No, that's fair. Yeah, again, it's proven. I would, you get caught up in like, oh man, it would be like 10 years of greatness, maybe like with Kyler, but like with Russell Wilson, I would try and go for the 5 years of greatness. Like, let's go. Like, that's where I'm at. That's
Yep.
where I'm at with that.
And I completely agree with you.
This
Give
is
me a
interesting
sec
for
to
me.
get caught up.
If we're just looking on paper, if this was Madden, I would pick Kyler.
Okay, that's fair.
But it's not. This is real life, and leadership matters. And I just think that Russell Wilson, as corny as we may look at him, and I look at him as being
Cornball.
a full-on cornball. It kind of plays when you're a quarterback.
Yeah, man.
People would rather you be corny and positive than whatever Kyler Murray is, which is cool and
Too cool.
and a little bit removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to kind of put aside coolness to be a elite leader.
You got to be a guy.
Yep.
You got to be a guy in the locker room that no one's afraid to like talk to,
Now,
come up to, or
there are like unicorns, and I think that's one of the things that makes Joe Burrow so special.
right.
Is he is an elite leader while being really cool.
Yeah.
But that's like 1 in a million. Peyton Manning's not cool. He's funny. He's charismatic.
Right.
He's definitely not cool.
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, John Elway was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially for his time, but times have changed a little bit.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady
Got
not cool.
He wasn't cool for most of his career. I think at the end,
I
maybe
agree
in
with
Tampa
that.
he became.
I completely agree.
What's
Yeah.
crazy about that is, I think the number one thing that like made him cool is he just hired someone to.
Oh
make
no,
the Twitter for
100%,
him.
100%. I am.
He
on your
doesn't
side
send
there.
any of those tweets.
Right.
And
No.
on top of that, when you're such good friends with Gronk and Gronk's hyping you up,
Yes.
that's pretty cool.
Fair.
You got a cool guy in your corner.
That's fair.
For sure. And I think that he's able to like, I think they've updated his programming as a robot to like have a little bit more human
Right.
interaction.
Yeah.
Software has been updated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Next up.
let's see what else we got here.
There's got to be at least one more.
There's got to be one
Guarantee
more.
that.
Unless he does. Yeah.
Last but not least.
Wow, this is fascinating.
Yeah.
No, I mean like he's definitely the top still.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
top.
Okay.
And again, it's like
He's literally the back-to-back MVP. So
right.
it's hard to
Characters
argue.
and like I forget what it was. Someone put out the tweet about like over the past 4 seasons he has like 130 touchdowns and
Yep.
15 interceptions.
Yep.
And Drew Lock has like 16 career interceptions. Like it's just it's disgusting. And like he has been to 1 Super Bowl, and yes, they have been getting bounced out of playoffs, but that is exactly what they were saying about Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning couldn't even throw when he got to Denver.
about John Elway?
Like, no, exactly. So, and I think the new kind of thing to do for the old guys, find a new place and just have a new little beginning to end your career. Peyton Manning started it. Tom Brady perfected it. Matt Stafford just did it. I think it's just the new move for the older guys. It's like, hey, I've tried Green Bay. We did it. We got the Super Bowl. We went to the playoffs a lot, but I think it's just time for a change. And I think new scenery. And I think it's like you said, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want Aaron Rodgers here with all the immunized stuff. And it's like, dude, the second that Schefter tweet dropped, this town's going ballistic, okay? Number 12 jerseys are the hottest selling jerseys the next hour. Like, it's over if Aaron Rodgers comes here.
Yeah, it's really easy to, like, for lack of a better term, be on your high horse right now until the Broncos get him. And I won't blame anyone either.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will remember you were kind of faking that because to me it's more of like a emotional protection, right? It's easy right now to be like, I don't want him because of X, Y, and Z, and then if it doesn't come, you're like, I never wanted him anyway.
Right. If you feel that way because of last year's draft alone, I would understand.
Yeah, exactly. So to me, it's like,
Yeah.
you'll probably back off that pretty quick if Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback of the Broncos.
You make a really good case for Aaron Rodgers, but Ryan, do you think it happens? Do you think he leaves Green Bay? Do you think he listens to you?
Man, if he was smart. I think he does. I think that's why he was getting so reflective, especially at the NFL honors, that people were like, wait, is he going to retire? I think Green Bay makes a great case, but at the end, I think just the newness of it, of somewhere else, even if it's not Denver, to be honest, I think that's just attractive to him.
Zach, how would you rank yours?
I would have Russell Wilson number 1, and because the longevity. And then I would have Kyler Murray number 2.
Okay.
Because extra longevity, and then Aaron Rodgers number 3. 3 great options.
That's great.
So to you, it's longevity is the most important quality here.
Yep, it is. But, because then if longevity were the most important thing, Kyler would be 1. So it's the proven with the longevity, that combo.
It's like the ratio.
Yep.
If Aaron Rodgers was even 36,
Yep.
I think this would be an
That's
easy
fair.
choice.
Even last
That's
year.
fair.
Yep. Maybe even last year. But it just, to me, he probably goes 3 just because of that. Now, it's 3 things that make you do backflips. Kyler would be 2 for me just because of the you have to trust yourself that over the course of 14 years, you can teach him to be a leader.
Right.
Now, I also believe that a lot of leadership is natural, but you can at least teach him body language and just fake it.
You can teach him to not be a detraction, right?
Totally. But like Jay Cutler was the same thing, and I didn't have a problem with it when he was here.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Jay Cutler and Aaron Rodgers are like the same person.
Right, exactly. Very
That's
much
exactly
so.
what
I was like, everyone else needs to pick their shit up. Like,
Yeah.
that's why he's mad.
Yeah. So is he 1?
Jay?
Kyler?
Oh.
We're bringing Jay back.
Jay!
Number 1.
Give me Prime Jay. Oh, no. No, I put Russell Wilson 1.
Okay, and Kyler 2.
Yep.
And guys, speaking of these quarterbacks.
By the way, Kyler beat Russell Wilson in their division last year.
Yep. Yes, he did.
So it's something to keep in mind.
And some news that came out this morning around one of these guys, Kirk Cousins has zero interest in taking a pay cut. At 33 years old, he's looking for an extension that could be around $40 million per year. So now when we talk about Kirk Cousins, we got to factor that in.
Come on.
And maybe this also makes it that he's more likely to be available to the Broncos or another team. If Minnesota says, no, thank you.
Do the Broncos have that cap? I know they got a lot, but that seems like...
Yeah, they do. They can make it happen.
If that happened, I'm not going to lie, I would be the lowest on George Payton I've ever been.
That's a fair assessment.
Not necessarily because of that deal in a vacuum, but because it would tell me that he was always about Kirk Cousins, and the fact that it failed in Minnesota didn't scare him off. That he's like, yeah, we can try it again here.
Nah.
Right.
That would be a scary moment for me.
Yep, absolutely. Me too. And what do we say? The worst place to be is paying good quarterback elite money. You can pay elite quarterback elite money. That's why $45 million for Aaron, that's fine. Yeah. But $40 million for Kirk is not fine.
Right.
And the Broncos have been paying mid quarterback low money
Yep.
for a few years now.
Yep.
And that sucks.
Yep.
But not nearly as much as paying good quarterback elite money.
Yep.
Very good point.
Yep.
All right. Is that are we done? Are we done on this front?
I think that was it.
I think that's all of them.
All right. I want to give a shout out to Green Mountain Dental Group, right over there in Lakewood, 15 minutes outside of downtown. The best family-owned dentist group in the metro area. And if you go over there, they're going to treat you like family because they're part of the DNVR family. In fact, you might go get some work done there and then see them down here watching the Avs game later that night. They're huge Colorado sports fans. They're huge DNVR supporters. So if you need any dental work done, then hit up our friends over at Green Mountain Dental Group. And if you schedule a cleaning, x-ray, and exam, then they'll hook you up with a free Sonicare toothbrush.
Ryan Greene, if I said, give me $1 and I'll give you $150, would you do it?
Obviously.
Well, that's what our friends over at DraftKings Sportsbook are doing right now. You bet $1 on any NBA team to win, and they win, you get $150 in free bets. That's all you have to do. Bet on any NBA team this week and get $150 free dollars if they win. Exactly. You got to get it right. But, I mean, you could just go Nuggets, and that's it should be pretty good. Even if they're in a hole, 8 points with 33 seconds left or something, they'll still find a way to pull it out. You can also get in on any NBA same-game parlay. They've got it all over at DraftKings Sportsbook. So download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code DNVR when you sign up to get this offer. That's promo code DNVR. And, of course, DraftKings is an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Must be 21 or older, Colorado only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
All right, those of you who watched this show last year know in the third segment, we like to get our draft on. We pick something, and we say, let's draft it.
Yeah.
And then you, the people, get to decide who drafted the best team. I am scared because my draft prep was interrupted this morning.
Oh.
So my big board
excuses already
isn't so big.
Okay.
I like that you're calling him out.
All right.
Yep, he needs that.
So let's go here. We're going to go with the ultimate all-time meme draft. All memes are available.
Video, GIFs.
I was going to say,
Okay,
how do
that's
we,
where I was-
when I was looking at this, I'm like, what is a meme? How do you
great question,
classify
Ty.
a meme?
A meme is just something that becomes normal in popular culture.
Oh, wow.
I usually say it's a reference everyone gets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it's like if you put it out, people are like, oh yeah, he's
Got
referencing
it.
that.
Okay. So it can
Uncut
be video.
Gems.
A lot of yeah.
That's a meme.
That's a meme. Mine, I will say, my research, I think they're all just not they're just pictures, stills. I couldn't really. I was like, I mean, the John Owe scooter meme up there.
My number one on the board is not a picture.
Okay.
I love it. What are we doing?
I'm more
3
interested.
rounds? 3-round draft?
Kale, we have room for? Were we going 3-round draft?
5.
Oh
my
God,
goodness.
my board is only 4
We
deep.
got to get deep. I know.
All right.
All right.
Do I have the first pick?
Yes.
Okay.
Guest always gets first pick unless they want a different pick.
I am going Hall of Fame first ballot meme, the crying Jordan meme.
that
is probably
that was my number one.
It has evolved. The photoshops that people are doing with them now are just unrivaled, and I laugh every time I go, what is it's the crying Jordan meme. It's so great. So yes, first overall, give me the crying Jordan meme.
You're still enjoying crying Jordan.
Still,
Not
You could do
played
it
out to
any
you.
year. No, if when someone loses, I expect a crying Jordan meme of that person losing, and I can't wait for it.
Okay. I feel like I'm reaching here.
Ooh.
But I'm just going with my heart. This to me is one of my favorite things that's ever happened on the internet. And it just was so out of nowhere. And it took over for like a week and then it was gone. But it was everything is cake. Do you remember that?
I don't
peak
even
pandemic,
I don't
dude.
even know what that is.
It was like Tiger King and everything is cake, and like everyone was like,
You don't remember?
no.
Like,
What a
so-
terrible first overall pick.
I have to say, you have fumbled the ball there.
It's okay. It's okay. This
Did he
is
Tim Tebow it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is but
everything
it's
is
a great
cake.
meme. But that first overall, no, you fans are
Basically-
mad.
Kale, can we pull that up?
You just drafted a kicker first round, dude.
It's not really something you could just pull up because it was a movement.
This better be Sebastian Janikowski.
Zach,
here.
it was a revolution.
You don't get it, Zach.
Oh, it's that when you cut it.
Yes,
it's
people
the
cut it.
cake. Oh, yeah.
This is one of the greatest things ever. Like at one point, I actually just hit myself with a knife to make sure I
Just
wasn't
to make
cake.
sure. And
Are you
blood
doing okay,
or
man?
cake?
You doing all right?
Wait, is that how the jeans got like that?
Hey.
Yes, that was. I was trying to see if I was
see.
cake.
And jeans not edible.
Everything is cake.
If you were cake, would you eat yourself?
What?
I mean,
a
if I had
interesting
to.
I would be
question.
more tempted to at least give it a taste.
That's like
Pinky
ask-
toe would be.
I mean, you could
Is
get.
it- are we talking cannibalism now?
Well, you
know.
could get
Spun a
really
weird
morbid
way.
and be like, okay,
I've been
you've got
told to
two
eat myself
arms,
a
you're
lot.
stranded on an island. You need some food. Like, are you willing to risk your left arm?
If it's
you also
cake?
have a grill.
Wait, if it's cake? Oh no, we're
No.
talking real cannibalism.
Real arm.
Oh, wow,
This turned into a
interesting.
would
I mean,
you
you
rather.
do that before you just died, right?
You have a.
What's more
do,
painful?
Do you put the arm
So
on
you're
the
stranded
grill
on
when
an
it's
island.
on?
There's nothing there except for a perfectly curated
Wow.
grill.
Do you
with
have
a smoker.
Do you have Elway's seasoning?
You definitely have LA seasoning.
You are eventually turning to that. Yeah.
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 Nah.
You're just going down.
Because then you're dying without an arm. Like it's like you're. I don't think.
Oh, you don't
if
think
you
that's
told
enough?
me if you told me eating my arm made me survive the island visit, then yes, I may be thinking about.
Well, what
that.
if it just buys you a little more
Nah.
time for like a helicopter
For
to see
what?
you?
For what? No way.
Here's the thing, though. You use the smoker to smoke your arm. That's a smoke signal. You get saved.
Wow. It probably smells very potent too, because blood
Oh, my
smells very
God.
I
potent.
think you'd probably like treat the meat.
How would you
Hey,
treat
whoa,
it?
hey.
Like you hang
hey.
it.
Hey, how do you treat your meat?
It's dry aged.
Where do you guys stand on this? It's supposedly that if you die in your house and you have a dog, the dog will just die with you and not eat you.
No,
a
eat me,
cat,
dude.
A cat will eat you.
Yeah.
to stay alive.
I hope my cat eats me.
Yeah.
I want him to stay alive.
Yeah, you're a cat guy. I love it.
Your
I love
cat won't eat you.
it. No, yes, it will.
I would want my dog to eat me. Stay alive. I'm dead. I've clearly failed at some
I
point.
Dog
Complete-
will probably
completely
escape
agree.
the house.
Escape. What if you can't escape?
Noise.
Though?
They'll make
See,
noise.
So some people.
Dogs will bark until
I feel
someone
like
finally
I feel
is
like dog people take it as like, look, what a great companion. You know, wouldn't eat me, wants to just cuddle up and die. And the cat people are like, smart. They
Yo,
just want to
this
stay
is
alive.
such a morbid conversation. What?
Yes. Hey, Zach, what's your pick of the meme there? What's your first
Friday
round?
vibes
Here we go,
are
here we go.
Off the charts here.
I'm going just a very classic one here. I'm going distracted boyfriend meme.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
Yeah, that was
I-
like kind of my OG entrance into memes.
Yes.
What? That was like a year ago.
Yeah, me. You know, it's me though.
My OG entrance into memes was like Reddit r/memes.
Dude, like Bad Luck Brian and
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
like
Good
Fist
guy,
Pump Baby.
yeah. The forward and backwards penguins. and,
Hello,
like,
yes, this is dog.
Yeah, these aren't ringing any bells with me, but maybe I
Damn.
should use one of these. You
Yeah,
guys threw
write 'em
out some
down.
Good ones
Write 'em
right
down.
now, because we're doing snake draft, Ryan. by the
Oh,
way,
no.
So, yeah,
Damn.
yeah, we didn't tell you
Oh,
about that.
that's. I don't like that one.
I love
Okay.
hello, yes, this is dog.
I'm going. This is fine. This
That's
is
a-
fine,
that's-
dog.
that-
You know,
that was on my
especially-
list.
Especially with everything is
Top
burning
tier.
around him.
Top
That was
tier.
number 2 on
Always
mine.
Yeah.
relevant.
Oh, good. I
Yep.
thought I was gonna be embarrassed in this draft. So.
I don't especially love. I don't especially love the OG. This is fine. I like all of the remade iterations.
Yes.
Yep. It's got to be. I don't know
People
what the
are
OG
photoshopped
is
onto
one,
the- yeah.
but the one with burning stuff around.
Yeah.
Well,
With
that's
the little
the
dog.
Is that the OG
original,
one?
With the little dog.
Oh,
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm saying like our friend of the program, Matt Cisneros, he like put Ralphie horns on the dog. Like that's better than the original.
Right.
Okay, so it's back to me now. I am going with the number 2 pick for me, Confused Nick Young.
Okay, that's good.
Confused Nick Young.
That's that would be I think you're looking at a Hall of Fame meme there.
It's so perfectly illustrates like a very specific feeling. You know, where you're like, you're smiling, but you're confused. You're like, what are you talking about?
Everyone has these conversations a couple times a week with someone.
Like, okay. Yeah, that's a top one for me.
Yeah, that's good. A little too relatable, you know?
Yes.
For sure.
All right, you got back-to-back picks now.
All right, I got back-to-back picks. So with this one, my second round pick, I'm going to do the I ain't reading all that meme. Because that's kind of how I feel.
Happy for you, bud.
Yeah, happy for you though. Or sorry that happened. I think that's just great. I think it's so
that is good.
like, oh, you really care about this. Good for you. Like that. Like, I just love that.
The text memes are good too. Like we're short staffed tonight. Damn, that's crazy. Good luck though.
Exactly. Like that type of stuff. So I ain't reading all that.
Yeah,
that's good. Really good.
Or sorry that happened.
That's one of the ones on my list of like things that I'm always looking for a reason to use.
Yes.
You know, I'm just waiting for the perfect moment for it. But it's usually like I have to like dunk on another media member to use it, and I'm like,
right.
Not gonna use it now. I'll save it for later instead of being meme. All right.
Then
another one.
Another one, back to back.
Yep.
All right. This one may be recency bias, but I'm gonna go with we're all looking for the guy who did this.
Oh,
that one from
one.
Yeah.
What's the show?
I think you should leave. Yeah, that's what it is. I think you should leave. I got to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of that show. I think I get why people find it's funny. I'm just not up my alley. But that meme is phenomenal because it works so well in the internet age and quote tweets. And so I think that's just like prime meme.
It sounds funny. Don't know.
You're out.
Can't comment.
You don't know.
No,
we're all looking for,
no.
So
yeah.
essentially,
Guy in a hot dog suit. We're all looking for the.
Did you explain like the point of it? It was him.
Okay.
Yeah,
a guy in a hot dog.
So
suit.
yeah, and then and people are like, it's like it is hard to explain.
But essentially, it's like if someone is
great.
like blaming people for something that was their fault.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Zach, so on the show, someone crashed into a like party basically with a hot dog car, and then walks into the party going, "We're all looking for the guy who did this," and he has a hot dog suit on.
He's like trying to avoid it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
Okay, so there is one that I really like here, but I actually don't like Distracted Boyfriend.
Just trying to bring my draft board down.
Something about that image kind of pisses me off. And this one actually falls in that as well. So I'm not going to pick it, but I'm just giving it an honorable mention here. You can pick it if you want.
Okay.
But it kind of goes right along with what you already have. So I kind of like that he's thinking about other women.
That
one.
Because
get
that off my
is
list.
good.
It always feels relatable to me.
Yeah,
it's always like he's thinking about other women, and he's like, I can't believe Nikola Jokic is just going to have the greatest PR season of all time. And it's like every time it gets...
That was on my list. I've used that a lot.
With that being said, I'm about to curse, so if you have kids, earmuffs. This is probably one of my favorite ones ever. It's our expectations for you were low, but holy fuck.
Have you used that in real life?
I think
all the time.
Have you used it to Ryan today?
No, you know what?
That's usually reserved for the Broncos and the Rockies. That one. Right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Fortunately, we can use that many times.
That one just it hits so it cuts so deep.
Yeah, man, you just gave me one, Ryan. I'm gonna have to pick it up. We're going with that one.
He's thinking about other women.
Yeah. And because this just happens to me all the time. Like you said, it's relatable to you. It's relatable to me as well. And my girlfriend, my fiance, knows it so much now that she's like, "Do you remember this song?" I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Right, because you were watching the Rockies." I'm like, "Yeah, I was back then."
Oh, I actually might have picked that if I remembered we were going 5 rounds. I thought we were going 3.
Yeah. So I appreciate that.
That's fine. I've got some other ones in the bag.
Okay,
So Zach is a distracted boyfriend who's who's thinking about other women, but this is fine.
This is fine.
Yes, but this is fine. Yes, it's this is fine. Exactly.
You're gonna stick with the meme.
I'm going to Drake expression for my next one.
Oh God, you keep picking ones that I hate.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
I was scrolling through them yesterday and it made me laugh, so it had to be
I get
on my
that.
board.
I don't know why. There's certain ones that like the facial expressions really bother me, and that one is one of them.
You're just not a Drake guy, huh?
I like Drake.
Did you guys see
don't
Von
like
Miller
Drake.
during his Super Bowl press conference? A Canadian reporter came on, and her question was, "What do you like about Canada?" And he said,
Drake.
Drake.
What about Biebs? Come on, man.
Yeah, the disrespect.
Yeah, unbelievable. No.
Well,
no.
isn't Biebs a product of Drake? Didn't
I
Drake
don't think so.
discover?
Who came
No,
first? I think
no.
Bieber came
Drake,
first.
Well, no, who discovered Bieber?
It was
Someone discovered
like
Bieber.
Jamie Foxx or something.
Okay.
That's completely
Drake.
wrong. I'm just throwing it.
Well, you
Another
sold me
argument.
on
I
it.
think
Lil
Usher
Wayne.
discovered.
Usher.
Yeah,
Usher.
Usher
There we
discovered
Yep,
Biebs.
yep.
Way before Drake, for sure.
Yep.
All right. Next pick for me, I'm going douchey man in loud bar mansplaining to woman.
Perfect.
Yes.
Mansplaining.
And there's some and there has been some great like branch offs of those, like the guy at the baseball game with his arm around his girl. It's like the same kind of feeling.
Same
I love
energy.
it. I love it.
Can you mansplain?
Wait,
that meme?
Ryan, what other than mansplain, what was your second pick? I need to get caught up. The graphic got messed
Oh
up.
no.
God. My second pick was. Let me look back.
May
at my
have to
list
look
here.
at the tape
Confused
here.
Nick Young. Confused Nick Young.
Confused
Yeah,
Nick Young. Okay.
And then this one is douchey man in loud bar mansplaining.
You just packed it all in one.
I guess douchey guy. So
Confused
you
Nick
don't double
Young.
up on man there.
I'm gonna
You,
need help spelling douchey.
You just keep dropping
douche with a Y.
the bad words in this.
Is that a bad word?
Kind of, right?
What, douche?
Yeah. Is that allowed on radio?
It is.
sure.
It is allowed on cable television. I will tell you that much. It is the
okay,
most
okay.
used curse word on cable television because douchebag you can just get away with.
Really?
No, not kidding.
Can't you get away
Wow.
with the B word as well?
Yes, you can, but it is not used as much as douchebag.
Can you get away with shit?
You can get away with shit. I think
Really?
cable
There's
is
a
now.
whole,
You can say fuck once.
George
now.
Carlin bit about
You can
this.
say it once?
You can say it. I think. At least cable. You can't you won't see fuck on CBS or anything, but you will.
You usually don't see it on the
FX,
DNVR Broncos podcast.
Right.
So once, like one actor, an actor gets that word once?
Yeah,
or is
like
it
an
a
episode.
show?
It would be-
and that made me a different rule, but it's like
It would be CHEY, Kale.
CHEY. Close though. All right, I get to finish it off with a snake.
Yep.
Well,
yep. You get back
yeah,
to
you're
back
gonna go
here.
your last.
This
two
is
picks.
great. This is great. You guys are gonna love this. All right, for my fourth pick, I'm gonna do LeBron. What does you doing meme to J.R. Smith? Because you can do that. You can do that a lot.
Yeah.
Basically just LeBron going like this. I
Yeah.
think that's where I'm at for
Yeah.
that. So
That's good.
that's where I'm at. And then this one, my final pick. This one holds near and dear to my heart, and I will literally prove it. But the original Manning face.
Oh, with the yes.
Yes, I literally have it on my computer.
terrific.
Is that
Because if
called
I
a
put it,
balaclava.
I something like that. It's like a ski thing, but it's the Manning face, and that was like for a little bit on the internet there, especially on Reddit. That was like the Rick rolling of memes. Like it would be like, oh my god, look at this, and it was just Manning face, and it was great. That makes me laugh. So that's my favorite one, Manning face.
Oh man, I have to make a pick here, and I don't. I'm not prepared for it. Oh man, I think I'm underprepared here. I'm gonna go with heartbreaking. The worst person you know. Just made a great point.
great meme. Yes, well done.
Yeah, that's a good one. But guys, I can't believe we left this one. I mean, I think you've both admitted that it's one of your favorite clips out there, and I'm gonna go with Aqib Talib.
See, this feels off limits
Yep,
to me.
yep,
This
yep.
feels
The
off
locker
limits
room
to me.
rant?
Yep, locker
All
room
right.
rant.
I
Yep.
don't think that's a meme.
Okay, well then we'll go with John Elway Scooter. I love both of those.
We'll allow that.
Okay, John Elway Scooter.
John Elway Scooter would
and
be,
also
yeah.
I'm definitely playing to the crowd here.
Yes.
You know, they see Elway. You put Manning on yours, that's going to be a high mark for you. Ryan, you're really going to be hurt with no Broncos connections here. And I got to get the name Elway on
So
there.
the reason why I don't think Aqib is necessarily a meme, and I think under the broadest definition,
I
of
agree
meme,
with you. I wouldn't have put him in there, but then you guys said video and
it has to be like repurposable.
okay.
And so like you can repurpose Elway on the scooter, right?
In fact, you repurposed it about a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago, and
I
it
did.
was fantastic. Made me laugh.
And a meme truther would probably tell me it's not true what I'm saying right now.
Okay.
But I think in this context of a meme draft, has to be something you can use in more than one way.
If you
Fair.
were traveling to Atlanta and somebody you didn't like is also traveling to Atlanta, you could use it then, right? If I see his ass in Atlanta, I'm gonna beat his ass. That would be a useful meme.
You know what?
Oh,
You could technically use that, but it would have to be like a piece of it, and it hasn't happened yet.
that's true. I think that's a challenge.
But like,
Yeah,
let's
it sounds
say,
like it.
the Nuggets are playing the Hawks in the
Right.
finals, and Trae Young takes a hard foul on Nikola Jokic, and you can be like, Nikola Jokic after the game.
Yes.
Boom. Then
Yep.
it became a meme.
I think I actually
Yeah.
memed it with Jokic brothers and Marcus Morris.
Oh,
or Markieff,
so it
whoever.
is a meme.
I
Did you
hate to
change-
say
Did you
I
dub
think
it
I
over
have,
Miami?
I think I have made this a meme.
Wow.
And I
So
think
what-
I did.
So
may
what's
have-
the ruling, Zach? Do you want to keep Talib or do you want John Elway on a
I'll
scooter?
stick with John.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
I was gonna
It's
say
okay.
I
That's
will
the
leave it
better
up
pick.
to RG if he can show that he's memed this.
Oh man,
Before-
when did they fight each other?
Just type in like Morris Brothers or something in
Oh,
advanced
Jokic
search.
brothers. That's what it is. That's what
Yo-
it
or
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jokic Brothers, Twitter advanced search at Ryan.
Well, which
Greene,
one do you think is
DNVR.
better? Which one's gonna win me this draft?
If Aqib is considered a meme, then I would take it if I were
You
you.
would go Aqib.
I didn't think we were going local memes, but
Well, we're going anything. What do you mean?
It is all the ultimate all-time meme draft.
Yeah.
But those that wouldn't make it in the ultimate all-time meme draft if it was anywhere but Denver.
That's fair.
I don't know, man. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
I completely agree, but
You know, I'll stick with John. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
was
I
gonna
bet.
say,
I bet you
this is
memed
a
it
tough,
though.
tough look.
we almost had it. We almost had it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so let's look at the board one last time here. You guys will need to go over and follow at DNVR_Broncos on Twitter, verified account, just so you know.
Hey.
Bada bing, bada
You know,
boom.
no
I know
BS
that
coming from there. Then you can vote on who had the best memes. I think that I think that like I have the deep internet on my side, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to win.
Yeah, that means you don't have me on your side.
Like
Do you
we
know-
do this on
Dark web?
Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm getting last
Ryan's
place.
got the dark web on his side.
yeah.
Oh,
Do you know your biggest L, the Oso Blancos, bringing it up here? No one used the meme of the year, unreasonably
unreasonably
handsome
Ryan?
man.
Oh,
Sad
Sat at a sporting event.
I think it's unreasonably handsome Broncos fan or unreasonably handsome man upset by Broncos.
Yes, unreasonably handsome man upset by Broncos.
That
Yeah.
was meme of the year.
Yep, it was. It was great.
We're just
And
gonna give it,
authentic too.
yes, we're gonna give
Fair.
it that title and let it ride.
Yep.
Worst part about that, Eric was the first one to meme it.
yes. Now, see, that's why it should be
It's like
taken
giving
out of the
yourself a
running.
nickname.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like Jordan posting the crying Jordan meme. You don't do that.
You should have passed it on.
Yeah, exactly. To
Yeah,
you.
if-
You would
if-
have been happy
If
to do
Michael
that.
Jordan was the first person to ever post crying Jordan, it
Right.
never would have blown up.
Definitely not my first overall pick.
Yeah. All right.
I will guarantee you that.
This has been amazing. We've gone
Yep.
almost an hour and a half now.
Yep.
Oh,
I was wrong
we
about
have.
the timing. I thought that was going to be an
Damn.
hour, but I guess 3 rings go an hour and a half.
We're
Three
just
rings,
that good.
3 segments, 30 minutes
30.
each.
Yep.
This
I
was
didn't come to
great.
do math.
This was awesome. We couldn't be happier to have Ryan Greene.
I
on
can be
the
happy to
team.
be here. This
And
is so fun.
we couldn't be happier for another season, another off season full of Three Ring Circuses. Stay tuned next week to see what guests we may have
Yeah.
then. And, of course, we'll be right back with you on Monday with the new DNVR Broncos podcast. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you tomorrow. We'll catch you next week.